Hello everyone and welcome to the video. This is the video about the medics, that's right. Now, being a medic in Battlefield 5 is not the most glamorous thing you can do for yourself. Most players choose something else like assault class, maybe support. Most of them go into recon because there's just something satisfying about killing a player with a single shot. Now, the reason why all the snipers and all the assault class, all the support class will eventually lose is because nobody in this game wants to be a medic. There's a good reason behind this, okay? Being a medic is not easy, it's quite hard. You have to track and follow your teammates, you have to watch their movements, you have to watch what they're doing, where they're doing it with, what direction are they fighting in, and to tell you the truth, the whole thing is very hard for a beginner, you know, because when you're a beginner, you don't know what's happening. You just see players falling around you. You don't know who's shooting who, what's happening where. That's the same thing that confused me when I first started Battlefield. Now, I play this since Battlefield 1, so I'm pretty used to it. But I noticed in all my time playing this game that nobody really wants to be a medic. Nobody wants to, actually try to do something good for your team. This game consists out of many modes, and in all of them, nobody wants to be a medic. So let me explain to you why are you all wrong. Being a medic is the best thing you can do for your team. Now, if you're playing this game just for yourself, I truly recommend you choose some other game, because in Battlefield you can't win anything if you don't play as a team. There's just no way to do it. Now, if you noticed at the beginning of this video, in this particular game, the red team was in the lead. They had a huge lead, but now the tables have turned. Now the blue team, i.e. our team, is in the lead. And it's not because we have many kills, it's not because we are, assassins and something. It's simply because we heal the people the red team kills. That's the entire secret. And that's something that new players just don't understand, or maybe more realistic, they don't care. Because sometimes they play for themselves, which is okay if if you're just here to try the game, to see what it's like and all that, that's fine. But if you want to be a true medic, someone that can help your team, someone that can, make a difference, then watch the video and see the way I do it. Now, I'm also surrounded with the entire team of medics. Some of them are right now the assault class or something, but most of them are good medics. Now, the first few games, I had the misfortune to play against them, but it's okay, we still won. But in the later games, the game just put us together. Then we played games together. You'll see later. Anyway, this is the charm of being a medic. Now, first things first, you have to heal your teammates by all costs in all possible situations. The reason behind this, of course, when you're playing. Oh God, look at this! I just got blown off. The reason behind this is when you're playing something like this, personally this is a TTM match, which means every life matters. Every single life you lose, you're gonna lose at the scoreboard. If you're playing something other than this, like Conquest and that thing, you can also heal your players, because again, you're making a difference to your team. The more players are in the game, your players, the better odds and chance of winning. I think newbie players, the new guys, they don't understand just how important it is to have more and more of your players in the game. They just sort of disregard that. They go for the kills, they don't care about anything else, which is often very wrong. Okay, when you're a medic, you can see everything that's happening on the map. You can see where your players are dying. It's like an in-game hack, okay? You can see everything. The place where your players have fallen is usually the place where someone is there. Okay, we are talking about assault, people who are shooting opponents in close range. Of course, sometimes there are snipers involved, so the opponent is not close by, but that is a rarity in these close combat modes. So as you can see, this is the way every medic should play. Now you should always try to heal your people. Don't make the same mistake I do. Sometimes when I play this game, I do this. Okay, I don't smoke my players before I heal them, and that is very often what gets me killed. Sometimes I'm just out of smoke bombs. You will probably also be out of smoke bombs. It's just normal. You can't heal them because they they die so fast, and that's just the way it is. But as you can see, all the games that we played so far, we won each time. It was a close call, but we still won. Okay, that is what medic can do for you. Also, medics can kill a lot. I mean, when you're going out there to save your, save your people, you will often encounter someone in the smoke, someone close by, maybe a medic from the opposing team trying to heal his own players. This is normal, okay? And if you have the, if you're lucky, you will get a lot of kills. Now, in most of my games, I don't get more than 20 kills because there's just no way. I'm too busy doing this. So there's no way to actually get a lot of kills. But those kills that you do get are the most important ones, okay? So watch this. Right now it's a 120 versus, what is it, 58. You can see just how overpowering medic role is. If you know what you're doing, you can basically turn the tables, no problem whatsoever. Occasionally you'll get killed like that, just like I was, through the smoke. Don't worry, it's not hacking, it's just that players are getting smarter. They just shoot through the smoke and they hope they will hit something. I do it all the time, a lot of players do it all the time. And I'm gonna show you here how you can do the extra mile. Now the reason most people in fact know me for being the best medic in Battlefield 5. I was also a good medic in Battlefield 1, but nobody really watched that game at the time. So people got focused on this one, and I just continued my stuff here. And this is how you turn the game over. This is why the opposing team never really stands a chance. So watch this, and I'm hoping it's gonna help you. Now, I'm gonna comment some of my moves here, and I hope you're gonna learn something, right? This is basically educational video for all the new players. So this is the way medic works. First, you identify your own teammate, then you assess the situation. Can you help him or not? For the most part, you can. You just have to smoke him. That's the first rule of everything. Smoke your players and then help him. Now, sometimes you will miss the smoke. It will go left or right, or maybe a little in front of your player, but it's not important. You still have to help him, even if it means killing yourself. Now, you don't have to make dumb mistakes. There's no reason to kill yourself each time. If you're not sure opponent is right there next to you, you just have to take a leap of faith and heal your man if you can. As you can see, that's the same pattern that I use here. You just have to smoke your opponent and smoke your player, sorry, and try to help him. Now, as you can see in here, the smoke wasn't that good. The opposing player could still see me and eventually kill me. Like this, in the open fields, the same rule applies. Just smoke and heal if you can. One of the most important thing is when you're blind like me in here through all this smoke, you need to learn how to listen, okay? You have to look at the icons of your players, and then you have to listen if you can hear anything else other than your players. Very often you will actually hear most of the time that someone else is around you. So you have to try to get around these players, or you have to make yourself scarce. They cannot hear you or anything. Now, this is a short clip how I kill people through smoke, so you can see how this works. Now, all this is just based on hearing. There are people running towards me. I don't see them on my icons, so I just shoot them. As you can see, a lot of kills right there. Okay, what else? Okay, this is actually a very hard heal because there were players in the house. This is one of the most dangerous heals because snipers love shooting through smoke. Oh yeah, this is a doozy one. I'm not sure if I get killed here or somewhere else, but when you're playing on this map, you can get killed from each angle. Okay, this is like an open courtyard. Anyone can see what you're doing, even through smoke, as you can see. Players can come. You won't hear them because usually they're proning, but it's nice to have good support the way I had right here. As you can see, I got healed by one of my medics, and you can just check the score, check the result. You will see that medics will always win. It's just the way it is. This is a new game on Panzerstorm, and we're just continuing in the same old pace. Just healing and healing. This is basically the life of a medic. It's not, like I said, nothing, you know, famous or anything, but it will get you the win every time. Okay, all you need is players who like to kill. That is pretty much every single player in Battlefield. They all like to use assault class or support class. One more thing, as you can see, you always heal your squad mate before everyone else. You do this because it's your squad. It's just, you know, it's much more smarter to do that. Of course, if you have the time, you heal everyone else, but squad should always be first. Now in here I choose to heal this guy first because there was no danger. These guys ran into an AP mine. These guys got owned. I'm not sure who did it. Probably a sniper. Oh, I love this red car here. I'm going to show you some of the risky heals that I usually do because nobody in their right mind would do that. Unlike this one. No smoke, no nothing, and BAM! Sniper hits me. That's just... it happens. There's nothing you can do about it. Also, I think the same player, maybe. This time. Okay, now what? What we're doing now? Okay, this is a standard heal. Alright. Oh, look at this. This is what I called earlier a very risky heal. You can be killed by so many, from so many different directions here. Now, I healed this first guy because look at the position he is in. I could be nailed by snipers from everywhere, and then this guy dies too. So, when I get down, I have to heal him too. And this is not the first time it happened too. It's gonna happen again. Look at this. Yeah. It happens again and again. It's just the way it works. Now I got a little confused here since someone was shooting at me and I just didn't know which direction. But when your team gets used to the fact that you're always there for them, they won't just skip to the next respawn. They will wait for you to heal them if you can. Okay, it's very important that the players that you're playing with, that they know who you are. Okay, if you're just some nobody that never heals, your teammates, no one's gonna know you, and everyone is going to, instead of waiting for the revive, they're just going to die very fast, and they'll respawn. Which means that you will lose, you lose points if your players do that. So, if you're a good medic, I guarantee you everyone in the Battlefield community will learn about you sooner or later. And if they know you're in their game, they're going to wait for the revive. It's just a normal thing to do. And it's very easier to play like this because if people know they can depend on you, they will always try to remain alive for as long as possible. This is the case with me, and hopefully it's going to be the same case with you. Okay, the more you heal, the more players will remember your name, and this in return means that you will win a lot of matches. Okay, that's just the way Battlefield works. That's what I said at the beginning. This game is about team play, okay? It's not about how many kills you get, because, you can have, I don't know, maybe 100 kills per game if you're, really good. But that really means nothing if I, for instance, heal, let's say, 50 players, okay? Of course, no one's gonna have 100 kills, but in the first game in this video, this guy had 66 kills. Now I checked on the Battlefield tracker. I had 36 revives, so I'm not sure which of those revives were players that were killed by him, but I do know that 36 times I healed someone, which means the opposing team had a very bad time. A lot of kills that they did, you know, they were just not recognized by the game. That's why medics are important, if they're good, okay? If you're just selecting the medic role because of the unlimited health packs, then just don't bother, because if you don't heal your teammates, then just quit it, okay? Nobody likes a medic like that. That's not a medic, that's just some guy, you know, playing for himself. If you would like to play for yourself, try the Firestone mode. It's much better for this type of thing. Okay, let's see. This is, I believe, our last game. Yep, our last game. Okay. Oh, I missed here. This guy died. Oh, look at this. This is a narrow heal. I almost didn't heal that guy. It was so close call. One of the things I like about the healing process is you have to run fast. Okay, you need to know the map. Oh, this is a nice kill with a pistol. Yeah. Also, I always recommend that you use this this particular gun. Yeah, sometimes this will happen. The house will fall on top of you, and people will shoot at you. Another mistake. And there you go. That's the whole video, boys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're gonna select the medic in the future. Remember, healing is the most important part of each game. The more you heal, the better your games will be. Thanks for watching, boys.